All right, it is time for 150 laps at Nashville, and well, it's going to be tough. I don't know how many people we actually have here, but they're all fairly quick, so that's going to make it tougher. I'm sitting at like 28th on speed, and every once in a while getting really loose out of the corners when I try to go fast. So, yeah, if you try too hard, I think you're going to have a chance of really screwing up and missing the show. But I'm going to hope that I don't do that. It's a cloudy, miserable day here. 70 degrees, a little hotter than I wanted it to be, but it is going sort of off of good weather. Let's see if we can just put one in here. 0.4 would be amazing. With the cooler grip we're getting on the chip. That was a big frame drop there for some reason. A huge stutter. Alright, just bring it around. Don't get loose. Don't hit the wall.
One more lap.
That's a 6. That's not good enough. That is definitely not good enough. We need to pick it up. Alright, we've picked it up enough. I just can't get loose here. Fuck. Alright, well, we gotta hope that a 6 is good enough. Shit. Oh, we had it.
Alright, there's a chicken flag.
We had a couple of tenths that were going to make us feel good. I didn't need to push it there. And now we sit and wait. Good news is we've got a lot of people behind us right now. There's a lot of people that have to get better than us on their second lap. Bad news is James, Mitch, Rick. Oh, this is going to be scary. We'll see. Looks like Alan is not going to. Alright, I think we might be okay. Cutoff is dropping. We are, just goes quicker. We are going to 769. So, has Joe done a lap? He has not yet. So we are waiting on Joe here to put in a lap. Is he in here? It's not. The 23 is not here. So we're just waiting on Joe to put in the lap. Has he got any incidents? He is not. Goes with a 30.8. That is not good enough. Is he going to... Is he going to improve on the second lap? He's got to get little over 0.06 quicker, which it seemed like that was going to be possible with our lap. Is he going to do it? 714, and he just bumps Nick out. And James just survives. This qualifying will just... It's painful. I mean, I was scared to death. Luckily, everyone else screwed up as much. So, we've got the heat race. The 3-lap heat race. As always. and see what we get from this race, if we even have anyone show up for it. Alan has not made the race, we knew that. Raymond also does not. Nick King is blinking. Oh, Daniel. Did Daniel qualify or did he just connect late? Daniel connects late. That sucks. So Daniel does not even get an attempt at qualifying. And he might get to run the heat race if he gets connected soon enough. Alright, so we've got our heat race here. And really quiet audio. So, 4 cars in the heat race, and we will get this done, have our warm-up, and go into 150 laps, which is going to feel like the longest race that we've done. It might actually, time-wise, be, well, I'm sure Bristol took way longer than it needed to, but we should be able to get a good race here, because this racetrack just somehow provides clean racing and really good racing. But in the official series, it was extremely difficult to actually make passes because it was short, the tires fell off, and our tires didn't fall off that much, so you could really push it all the way through. But yeah, just to show you how tough it is to make the race, 2,200 I-rated guy in first, 2,500 in second. We've got a very good group of people that show up, and remind everyone, so I'm not having to do that. Just spreads the field out more and just makes it easier for us to get clean racing. But as you can see, only 4 cars in this, and the field's already spread itself out in the heat race, so that's why this tends to be better. But it is going to be easy to spin out. As you saw, just getting loose, and if someone gets loose in front of someone, then we could have a massive wreck, especially if it's at the front, which we don't have to worry about because we are way back here. Chuck gets the pole. He was looking really good. Wondering why he was late, but there we go. Nick gets the win. He also gets the bonus points for being first person out, which is like 3 points. And we move on. Ignore. Everyone's going to be like, what does EK mean? Yeah. I feel like my computer's being weird. Everything is set up, working right. I always like to bag on Ohio. Just because that's where Kenny's from, and he's one of the most redneck people I know, but obviously I don't know too many rednecks, because, yeah. He's just from Ohio, pretty much Pennsylvania. I guess he's right at that point where it's Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and Ohio. Get some strange wordings of things from there, but all right. Time for a good race, I hope. We are way in the back. Now, before the race, I said the preferred strategy is 50-50-50. If you are going a two-stop, you may be able to stretch it to 75 and do a one-stop. If the caution comes out early, then we'll definitely be doing that. But, yeah, I mean, as far back as I am, might as well try something. And we'll see if we can get our, what is it, 8th winner now of the season?
Sets of tires for this race. Be smooth and have a good run.
And James is blinking bad. Hopefully that gets settled down. I think it's settled down. We won't worry about it. Out of gear, and yeah, looks like it's just fixed itself in time.
Next time by, you're on the outside this time. Pit road is closed. Catch up 450 cars.
I hate 3-digit number cars. Alright, let's hope we have a good race here. Everyone should have got the message that you can get kicked out of the league.
Get ready, going green.
Had to just be that guy, because when people aren't having fun, because the same few people are causing issues, and just not backing it down, and understanding their limit, then yeah, just had to take action. That's one of the reasons I did not want to do the league ever, was to get in that situation, but it is what it is, and everyone should know what I expect. Scott's back after a very long break, after Myrtle Beach, so he should be calm, and I think he gets why he... Well, I didn't even kick him out. I asked him to just take one race off, like I have a few others, and he left the league just fine. This is all meant for fun. It's not you know, I don't expect everyone to show up every week. And I just want people to show up and be able to have a good race in the ARCA car with longer races. I mean, it's a fun car to drive, and the longer races make it a lot of fun. Got a bit of a jam up here, and I nearly just drove it on the apron. Car's actually feeling like it's handling well. Temps are up to 71. And we got one going around, up in the wall. He holds on to it. That is Zach.
Outside. Outside is clear. Outside.
No caution.
Stay low.
It's hard enough to get clean racing, so we're not throwing cautions for stuff like that. That did spread everything out even more there. We'll have to see after the race if he got hit or if he just had a moment. He's had a few of those moments where he just gets loose out of nowhere.
Still there, hold your line. Clear up top. Car outside.
Kind of needed to get around those guys. They're taking it really easy, which is good. Good for your tires, good for your fuel. Right now we're about 3 laps short of being able to do it on a one-stopper, but I'm guessing the longer we go, the fuel mileage is going to get even better, because it'll be slower and more time off the gas through the corner.
30.976.
We're in 27th right now. I did do a practice pit stop. Made sure to remind everyone else to do so, because pit road turns at a very hard angle. So it's not curved, it's a straight pit road. So there's a lot of grass to the right. It looks like everyone is just having a good run, being smart. We'll find out what the tires do. I did remember to set my brakes all the way back. Right now they're at 60. If we need to adjust them more, we will. Joe is getting around and up into the 28th spot now. Kind of hitting a traffic jam up here. Got a little tight there on entry. Fuel-wise now, still on target. 3 laps short of being able to make it.
31.174.
Let's wow, that seemed really easy to do. That had to save a big old chunk. Overrode that though. I think we'll just only do it into 1.
31.305.
Yeah, if we do that for 10 laps, we'll save pretty much a whole lap of fuel. But I don't think we're going to be sneaking up to the top 10. I mean, I feel like pace-wise, we will be like quicker than all these guys, but We got a long ways to go on a track that is very hard to pass. And the leaders are going to be coming around quickly. A little loose there. Okay, so even clutching into one is not actually saving us the fuel. We'll see. I'm gonna take one more look at it here, but okay, that did. Then I got it all screwed up. Let Joe go, we'll let Zach go. I just want to get the fuel saving done early. This is going to help our tires as well by doing that.
Car inside. Clear inside.
Got to try something since we are way out of position.
31.943.
And if a yellow happens, then this is all worthless, but that is fine. It's going to be difficult to get a green flag run through the pit stops, but we'll just hope it works out for the entertainment factor. But leaders have got to be... No, they're not. I thought the leaders got to be catching me, but they're not. I feel like Zach's about backed it off now. And it doesn't really seem like clutching is that much slower, so that's a positive.
31.326.
Yeah, I think Zach's fuel saving now. I think he's figured out what I'm doing. Remember though, this week I have not been right on strategy yet, so I don't know if it's a good idea to do what I do. Yeah, speed-wise, it doesn't seem like we're too far off of everyone else, but they all might be saving as well. You just never know what anyone's doing unless you're right next to them. Being able to hear their engines. Okay, so we've saved quite a bit of fuel already. Right now it's showing that we can go 76 laps total on this tank. But that's if we run this pace the whole time. What I want to do is run this for 30 laps like this, and then go back to normal. Because that should have got us the 3 laps that we need. That way I don't do what I did in the IndyCar race this week and have too much fuel. But we are in 29th. The leader is 14.5 seconds behind us.
31.35.
Nearly get together up ahead of us. Push for a moment, just get ahead of this guy, and then we'll go back to doing what we're doing. Some people are starting to lose some grip. Plus, this will give me a decent idea of how much fuel I've saved so far. This guy's been fading low off the corners. He held it up there, so. Alright, so right now we can go 46 laps from here. So we've saved. Well, we haven't saved very well, have we? Yeah, we did. Back to what we're doing now. And back to fuel save. Okay, so leader's 13.8 behind us. Keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on our fuel. Yeah, speed-wise, everyone's just kind of stuck the same, it looks like, no matter what you're doing. But when we get to lap 30, who knows? No idea what the hell's going on outside.
31.406.
Yeah, I'm not sure this is the best idea that we're doing, but I don't think times are actually going to fall off, so if we just way overgrove that, times will fall off if we do that. Take another look at it here just to get a better idea.
31.78.
Yeah, we're okay. We're okay. We can do a one stop. We're not going to win the championship. And we didn't have the speed, so let's try this out. Because if it goes 150 green, that would be amazing, no matter what. I just hope it's not too boring to watch me try to pull this off. usage is getting more and more difficult to actually do the laps that I want, so.
31.587.
I gotta figure out why that is. I think it's, I'm just pushing in the corner too much and just wasting speed. Center off. $12.8. Oh god. Can't get it to turn now. Alright. We're gonna go a little quicker now so that we don't get destroyed by the blinking car. I don't think this is possible for one stop. I keep changing my mind. Hit the wall hard. Probably prediction code though.
31.444.
Good news is we should have okay tires right now, but I think compared to Chuck, we're still slow. You know what? We might be okay. Might be okay. I just have to be confident in this. No, I think the math's getting worse. I can't decide. No, the math isn't there. Alright. We've decided now. That was just a lot of wasting time. But we're in the 31.4s. Got car on pit road.
31.52.
Maybe trying to jump some by going in early. I definitely think we're going to go in later. But yeah, one stop not possible. I think we would have had to save from the very beginning. And even then, I don't even think it's possible because it's just so much fuel that you have to save. I thought we could do it, but math is just not working out as we get further into this. So, now we gotta make up some ground. And it's gonna let us by nice and easy.
Clear outside.
Puts us into 26.
31.514.
Now we're going to start seeing people fall off the cliff if they've been bad to their tires. We can go to lap 70, it looks like. We're just gonna, until the car starts to really fall off, I think we're just gonna get ourselves off sequence with everyone. That way, we're 31.5s, so pushing it hard has really got us nowhere, I think, other than it's just putting more heat in the tires and slowing down. Yeah, we've just started dropping like a rock, haven't we? 7.24 that time. I don't know, I just had a bad lap, I guess. I mean, the car's not getting tight off the corner, so that's a positive. See how far the leader is behind us, 13.2, so we have actually gained against him. That makes me feel better. Not that we're going to catch him.
51.604.
See if we can get around Ryan here.
Outside. Stay low.
We're at lap 47, so now we're going to start getting people pitting. I thought I was going to put him in the wall, but I think he saw me pushing up there. Yep. Ryan Thompson is on pit road. Alan had a really bad exit there. And so did I, because I was worried about where he was going and pushed it too hard through the middle. People on pit road from the lead.
Outside is clear.
And we blow that corner. We go 22 more laps. Gavin's on pit road. Got Spencer grabbing the wall on entry. That might have been what Zach did early on. Just grab the wall and then get loose. Zach is pitting. He's going to get held up a little bit there, though, by Keena. A little slow getting on, as they got down to the apron early to be safe. Landon, Brandon coming out of the pits. Gavin just ahead of us, lap down. So, caution, we gain a bunch. No caution, they're going to gain a bunch on us, but we're going to go long and hope that we get saved by a caution, or that when we come back out, we're just a little quicker than everyone else that we were racing anyways. It could be a stupid move, but we have to try something. We're so far out of this race at the moment, and it's looking like it'll be 150 green. There's James, who is already up with Gavin, and he started back where we were, so he made moves. Oh, okay, we're pitting. That was horrible. That was such a bad push there. Yep. Nearly spun myself by downshifting, but we were getting a horrible tight. And there's just no need to fight through that.
5, 3, 2, 1.
That snuck up on us bad. I don't know if the tires will show it, but 68.81, yeah. Not great, but we definitely did not do good things. So we bail out of that because all we were going to do was lose time, and we'll head back out and hopefully gain time on everyone that goes along. Right back around all the people we were originally racing. We actually leapfrogged Spencer, so that's surprising. Oh boy, 450 nearly wads it, and then I get loose and hit the wall. New tires, watching that guy. I'm not going to blame it on him. It was all my fault, just being too aggressive on throttle. Alright, well, that wasn't good for us. Luckily it's not the next gen where some side damage just completely makes it undrivable late in the run. Need to settle in here and enjoy our nice boring race. One lap down at the moment. The real question is, where's Chuck? Is Chuck is pit, so that's good. But he is 6.5 seconds behind us to lap us for real. We got some people going long, and yeah, it's going to get interesting on the back of the field. Are these people going to be quicker later? Can anyone actually make it 75? Because it was looking like it was going to be kind of close to being able to do it, but I couldn't make the numbers add up. track's taken on quite a bit of rubber from where we started. We're just a 26th place car. There's not much to it.
30.948.
And if I'm pushing hard this run, you know, am I just going to fall apart completely? Like, will the car get way too tight on me? I don't think we got damage, because, I mean, we're running quick, it's just, we're not fast enough. But I think going slow made us really tight. Because right now I feel like we're just getting through the corner amazingly now. I think I just went way too slow. Put too much effort on the right front turning while I was clutching. And we should have better tires this run. If we don't, we're going to be going backwards, but we don't have that far to go. Chuck is 6 seconds behind us.
30.802.
Ready for that.
Outside is clear.
Alright, so we're in 24th now.
30.885.
And I think we still got a few people yet to pit. So there might be, no, they still got 10, 11 laps to go, so we'll see. I don't believe anyone's going to be able to one-stop it, but they might.
30.848.
But will one-stopping gain you enough time? Or will it be that you had to go so slow that you lost too much time? Like right now, if the two's got a pit, he's kind of getting just stuck up on the top.
The lead is pitting now.
Joe's in. Joe couldn't stretch it, so now can Blair stretch it or not?
51.027.
But if you look at it, you know, Blair's on 66 lap old tires and not really pulling away from us. So it's kind of like the NASCAR Legends race, where if you're not losing that much, is it going to hurt you too bad? I think they're pitting this time. Getting their bonus point as well.
Car inside. Clear inside.
Alright, we might be able to get ourselves in the top 20.
The lead is pitting now. 51.147. Outside.
I'm not going to force 3 wide here. Okay, maybe I am. Nope. Clear 4 wide, or 3 wide. We should be able to get on the inside here and make the pass. The car's feeling really good right now. always have a feeling, though, that in about 20 laps I'm going to go, I can't get this stupid thing to turn. But by then we'll be at lap 90 and we can just pit and go a little easier and do a 60 lap run. Shit. The loose. Okay, we got Rick lap down. He pit on lap 46. We might have had a speeding penalty or something.
Car outside is clear.
Well, whatever I did there was bad. Got Zach just ahead of us. He pit 3 laps before us. Tina's lost quite a bit of ground. Just probably from that slower entry on pits.
51.123.
And then we got a whole lot of open ground up ahead, and we are in 20th. So, we'll see if we can get around any of these guys, lead the pack, and just keep putting some cars in between us and Chuck. Chuck's 6.4 back, so we've stayed even on time. It's just track position we don't have. And who knows if this car is just going to fall apart on me. Loose. We got Brian up here. He pit really early on lap 39. But the tires just kind of feel like they all even out. High. Cut down here and get a run, but that high side always gets a decent run off the corner.
Clear outside.
Big miss corner there by the 17. Nearly gets Brian. He backs out of it. See if we can get ourselves up into 17th before the line. Not going to happen, but we should get the drive off the corner. Yeah, I kind of missed the corner. Entering low is so difficult at this track. Like, you can do it as long as you don't have someone on your outside. You don't have that extra bit of space. I just have so much trouble hitting that line. So, alright, let's see if we can get ourselves into 16th. Get around Chris. Not sure I've seen him in our races. Last name doesn't look familiar. And I did, when I got ready to load in, notice that I had a bunch of people that had signed up for the league, so sorry for just adding you right before the race. I just completely forgot to look at that this week because I've been dealing with 1,000 other things and just was not thinking about that. I'm guessing a lot of it was people that are going to join for the GT4 series on Robles. I think that's going to be delayed a couple of weeks just so that we can get past the holidays. And then started in January. So I might not do 2 different seasons. I might just do a whole Roval season since that'll get us to like week 4 of season 1 by the time we get past New Year's and Christmas and all that. We're already going to have a hard time, I think, filling the spot for Sunday after Thanksgiving. Alright, well, car has started to lose its speed now. Let's check our distance to Chuck. 6.4. Okay.
31.41.
We are 40 minutes into this thing. Still got, what, 70 to go? So yeah, it is going to be a fairly long race. At least we're not wrecking. Or at least not getting cautions for wrecks. So Zach and Keena starting to come back at us. So we're getting a little tighter here. And then up ahead, it's 6 seconds to the next person. We can't even see them on track because they're so far ahead that the graphics aren't loading them in. He's just going to give us the spot. Getting the benefit of that all race. Didn't need to, but saves us both a bit of time. Let's see what we can do in clean air now. Rick back on pit road.
31.473.
Tight, high. Rick is still on pit road.
31.481.
Still 6.5 ahead of Chuck. Apparently, if you want to watch what happened at the front of the field, Gavin will be your view for that. Though I don't know how far up he actually is, and, well, as we speak of him, we hit the wall.
31.51.
No more talk of Gavin. Joe is flying on his tires that are about 10 laps, 15 laps newer than ours. So that has paid off for him, but it's taken him 20 laps to do it.
31.575.
So I don't think it's anything that you can do at the end of this race. I mean, you could, I guess, go to like 120 and have 30 laps to make up the time. Starting to get that really tight center feel again. Just gonna let him have the bottom.
Inside. Keep high. Clear.
You can go watch his view on that channel. We've got 4 or 5 people that do videos for this series. I think there's some others that are doing them. I haven't watched their channel, so... Yeah, it looks like Rick is out of the race, so he has given up or hit the wall and got some massive damage. Alright, so here's the thing. We could do what Joe's doing and be really quick at the end, but we're really not racing anyone. Like, the gap ahead of us is so large that we're not going to track that down by doing it on the back end. I think our best bet is pit early. Doing 31.5s. I feel like we've been doing that for like the last 50 laps. Got some side-by-side racing. That is some lap cars. Mitch is on pit road trying to gain some spots by pitting early. What to do, what to do, what to do, what to do. So Joe pit on lap 67. He needed about 20 laps to catch us by going 15 laps long. We go 15 laps long here. Not sure. It might be a very stupid idea. But time-wise, we're not dropping off. We're just holding 5s. Now, if we get the stupid tight, then we'll obviously jump into pits so that we don't have to fight that. But time-wise, we're doing way better than we were. But we're also on... We're not even close to the point where I think we're like, what, 10 laps, 15 laps short of where we pit last time for how old the tires are. Essentially, we're only on 40 lap old tires. This time. I don't know why I shifted, but I did that last time as well, so at least I'm consistent. Alright, let's hope it stays green, because we're going a lap down here now. We're going to be a lap down for a long time. Oh, I thought it said too far forward for a second. 73.82, so we were better on right fronts that time. So yeah, just going too slow and having the right front do all the slowing instead of the engine, that hurt us.
You only have one tire left remaining.
We'll see if we can make anything up here. We're actually 2 laps down right now. That's bad. Caution right now would completely destroy our race. Colton running second. Got a little hairy there.
45.757.
Gives us some space there on exit.
Still there. Still there. Clear up top.
So we're going to have to be careful in the middle part of this so that we don't completely cook our tires and end up way slower.
30.721.
But we are going to make up some ground right now.
Outside is clear.
Push it as hard as we can in the hopes that we gain enough ground on everyone else. Have to get around Chuck though very quickly because we don't get a lucky dog being 2 laps down in this spot.
30.6.
Okay, we gained a lot on Alex because he was 5.5 seconds ahead of us. Chuck's gonna give us the inside.
30.439. Outside. Clear.
Putting in our best laps right now. Letting it hang out just a little. Okay, so now we can at least use a wave around, possibly, if a yellow does come out. Hopefully it does not, because 150 green would be awesome.
30.636.
Alright. Now we just need to keep it loose, but not try to set our fastest laps. Made a ton of ground up. It'll be interesting to see where and what Joe ends up doing. Because he nearly talked us into going long. Seeing his speed at the end, but we're just too tight. Still a long ways away from being on the lead lap though, but we're definitely in a much better spot than I thought we would be.
The lead is pitting now.
What a great job though by everyone. This place, I don't get why. I think it just is so hard to run side by side,
Car outside.
and
Outside clear.
you have to really be terrible to run someone over on corner entry. And then there's so much space left of the apron that it just, I don't know, it just ends up being a clean race.
30.987.
About to fall in the 30s. We have some smoke there. Hopefully I put cautions on. We get out of the car thinking that we did a 150 lap green run, and there was really other wrecks that we didn't know happened, and it's just, I forgot to put cautions on. That'd be great. 30.94. I could see myself doing that. Rob, he's got a channel. He's going long. You're moving into 20th.
Outside. Still there, hold your line. Clear.
Joe is the leader. We are one car away from being in lucky dog position.
31.197.
Lots of different things happening right now. Joe's gonna have to pit before lap 120. Not for fuel, but just to have time to make up everything that he's losing right now, like he was last run. So I think the sooner he comes in, the better, but he proved us wrong on that. But I think he's going to need that 30 laps to make up all that ground again, and so that's 120 that he's got to go to. But if he gets a caution, then, you know, 19 people on the lead lap, so.
51.058.
Take a look at where Chuck is from us, and he is, well, Colton's got around him, and Chuck's 11 seconds behind us. So we gained a lot of ground on those guys. Colton is taking the lead now. We're 4.5 ahead of Zach, so he has not gained much on us since the pit stops. Alex is checking out from us. And we're back on the lead lap. Not yet. You got a really good run out of the corner there. Alright, now we're on the lead lap. 18th place. How's this one going to cycle out? Smoke. Yeah, I'm afraid that I've hurt my tires, and it's getting too tight on me. I need to focus on slowing down harder into the corner. We had to push it. Hopefully it just doesn't backfire on us. But yeah, I did not have the pace this week. Sucks. Jeremy had a little moment there, it looks like. James has yet to pit for the second time. He pit with us last time, I think, on 54. Or we hit on 53 or something around there. Yeah, we're kind of screwed. We're gonna be really slow at the end. Joe's not dropping far from us now because we've already slowed down to 0.2s. So he's not gonna be that far behind us when we pit, or when he pits, and he's gonna have some fresh tires and come flying past again. 2-car went to lap 69 last time. He's going to let us go. That'll put us into 16th. And then we just decide to overdrive the entry and heat up the right front. He's pitting. Hour into this race, we've got 32 laps to go. It was a long one. Thankfully, it's been green. This is definitely a test to the people that aren't used to running the long races. It's up there with the like B and A Open races, so. And it's not a track that you just get to relax on. It's not like Atlanta or Las Vegas where you can just kind of lift off and coast into the corner. And if you miss your marks, it's very bad. So hopefully everyone's enjoying doing something slightly different with the ARCA car in these. 3.1 ahead of Joe now. He's starting to hit a cliff or starting to get into heavy traffic or lots of traffic catching him. No, it's not traffic catching him. He's just getting a little slower and a little slower now. He is having to pass some people. Zach just behind him, 4 seconds back from us now. And Chuck, 7.8 seconds back from us, so he's closed in massively since we pit early. We may end up a lap down if this thing just really falls off a cliff, because we're at 31.5s already. I know I'm having bad corners, but we could be in trouble if this one goes green. We have no reason to believe it won't. At the moment, I'm kind of hoping for a caution. Otherwise, I'm in trouble. I know the guys that have been dominating out front right now don't want that. There's a lot of people as well that have yet to pit. I think there's 4 or 5 people. Unless they already have now, and that's how we got to 16th. We know Joe hasn't. I don't think Scott has. If he did, then he's jumped up ahead of Chuck. Yeah, and I don't know. Maybe there's not that many people. We might only move up to 14th here. But then we're going to start falling. Zach's just got back on the lead lap, 4.3 behind us. Rick hounding us. Back there in 29th place. He's been slightly quicker every other lap or so on us. I'm just trying to find ways to get this thing to turn better. That was not a good way.
31.639.
Bring it down around the yellow line and see. Let's go last lap on the Delta bar. Yeah, so most 1.5s are 133 laps. I know this isn't a 1.5. It's just slightly smaller at a 1.33. And so that's why I decided to go 150. Even though I know that it's a slower lap most of the time. Plus I love this track, and a few extra laps here. Be good. Plus, that just got it out of the range of a one-stopper being possible, so kind of glad that I did that.
31.85.
Oh, you know what? Scott's actually the leader, the real leader. He pit on 95, so he jumped both of them. And he is only 4 seconds from lapping us, so he's putting in some really good laps. Wonder if Chuck had an issue on pit road or just waited too long.
31.761.
We have Rick past us here.
Inside. Say hi to the car on the low side. Clear inside.
Alright. We are the last car on the lead lap now. Scott is going all out at the moment.
0.899.
This field is really split up massively in a lot of different things. Joe is yet to pit. He's 5.5 seconds behind us. He needs to pit. He's not going to have time to catch us now. Unless he's going to do fuel only or something like that. Might be possible. Zach is catching us. But he can only go as fast as the leader, because the leader just got around him. Woo, this race. Nothing happening for us. I mean, we got lucky that we're up to 16th. I could have been further up had I just went, because that actually has made the car looser by going. We have killed the tires, running .6s. Joe is on pit road.
31.678.
Yeah, he's just not going to have enough time to catch us. He's not doing a fuel only, so, or if he is, then he's really far behind, so he's going to be flying compared to everyone else, but is he going to have the time? I don't think he will, because I think he had to look at that and go, okay, it took 20 laps to do that, come in with 30 to go, but he's 10 seconds behind us. He might be able to do it. especially if I have corners like that. 10.4 seconds. And that is going to drop by a second every lap. But he's going to have to pass the leaders. He's going to have to get past at least 7 people, I think.
31.821.
It's 10.1 seconds. Did he not take tires and just do fuel only, and that's how far back he came out? 9.7. My lights flashed in my apartment, and that screwed me up. 9.5. Chuck is catching Scott. Zach's had to back off for that battle, even though he's quicker than me. He's just, I don't know if he's going to be able to have time to catch me. The leaders are coming up on us very quick. Joe is not on new tires. He's 9.1 seconds behind us. So that was a pit stop with either 2 tires or no tires. Yeah, I think he would have been better off doing 4 tires and coming in 10 laps earlier just to have time to track us all down again. Because it worked that second run. Well, we're going to have to get out of the way of the leaders. Maybe we can watch the race in our mirror. I don't know if I can go fast enough to keep them there, though. Chuck's gonna win this. He closed in so much already. It's gonna be 10 to go for him. It's not gonna be any rolling over for either of them. That outside line can hold on, especially out of 2. That'll slow him down a little bit. If I can just concentrate on hitting my lines. Is that Spencer going in the pits? Oh, he hadn't pit yet. He was hoping for a caution or something, I think. Scott is still ahead. They are side by side, I believe. Yep, they still are. Colton has fallen off. He's 8.4 seconds back. I guess the leaders side by side would have definitely got in the way of Joe's plan if he had taken 4, but they have been side by side now for 3 or 4 laps. We might have to go watch that race back. Chuck's got ahead just a bit, and is he going to clear him off the corner? Does not look like it. I'd slow down and get behind this to watch, but as you can see, there's like 3 people right behind him, and they're all for position. And I think Chuck's got it now. I think he's cleared him. Blair's on pit road. Spencer's still on pit road. We've just had a really boring race here right at the mid-pack where there's not a lot happening. There's a lot happening just ahead of us, though. We've got a bunch of people racing for 24th and a bunch of people racing for 12th. And luckily right now, everyone racing for 12th is just ahead of all the people racing for 24th.
31.863.
Back behind us, Chuck, 2 seconds. Actually, Joe is on 4 tires. He has to be, because he closed all that down now. Joe is now going to unlap himself and pass us, and we're not going to get a top 15. I can't believe he's made it work. I don't know, Blair just do fuel only? He should be able to just fly past us here.
So low, clear outside, 5 laps to go.
Mitch, though, Mitch is out of fuel. Mitch is dropping off. What has happened to Mitch? Did he get the wall? Okay, we might get 15th. Did he short fuel? And no, he's got damage, I think. No, I think he did not put enough fuel in. Okay, well, that gets us 15th again. And we completely missed that corner. I mean, this doesn't matter. Joe's going to come flying past us. I thought for sure that he was on old tires and had fueled only or something. Just took him a few laps, and then all of a sudden, while we were watching the race for the lead, not even concerning ourselves with him, he comes flying past us. There's not even a point of trying to hold him off. We'll pinch him a little, but I mean, he's just got so much grip right now. Oh, he's gonna get 14th. Mitch has helped us hold on to our 15th spot.
31.914. White flag. 1 more lap to go.
We're at least not going to get lapped unless I really screw up. Chuck's gonna get the win. I don't think he has won one. I think it was close. Maybe he has one. That is 150 laps green, and hopefully I actually did turn cautions on. We've still got a whole lap to do. So last time we were 73.82. I'm gonna guess that these are 65.80. I don't know, they might not be as bad as I think they are. It's still turning fairly well, but definitely slow. Good job to Joe on that strategy though, because he definitely gained on us with those calls.
Better schedule some testing. We'll get them next time.
150 green. Took us an hour and 37. Gavin, a 54.68. I think I'm just underdrive. Oh, well, you know, 55.73. Okay. Yeah. Let me real quick check this to see if Chuck is our 8th different winner or our first repeat winner. I mean, it's too many damn people that win, and I can't keep track of it now. View season and schedule, and Chuck is our 8th different winner. That is cool. For oh, that's what happened to Spencer. That is really cool for a league that is just a bunch of random people showing up. I know we all race each other quite a bit in official, but to have 8 different winners, that is crazy. But that was a long race. Holy crap. That one definitely felt long. Chuck's off to party. Yeah. That is awesome. Cautions are on, right? Does it say? We'll take a look at results and everything, but yeah, we've go back and watch. Let's see how the pass gets made initially. So Scott in the 6, Chuck in the 75. Really good run for Chuck off the corner. Scott gives him just enough room. Chuck had to get out of it because he just wasn't all the way down. Little bit loose off the corner for Scott. But they're side by side. Keeping it clean for the lead. Under 10 to go at this point. Just side by side still. No one can gain an inch. Just giving him room. Just enough. These cars are dirty as hell. And then, how's he eventually going to get around him? Is he going to finally get a run? I mean, they're just dead even at the line each time by right now. Door to door, he gives him even less room that time. He's fighting there with, like, probably, what is it? He pit on lap 95, and, well, Chuck went in the pits after the race, so it says 151, so, we'll see if we can look at Chuck's laps, and he just gets him there off the corner. Chuck 104. But, he stays just on the outside, and then Chuck finally clears him off there. Now, is he going to make a move back to the inside? No chance. Chuck's just gone at this point. And then here comes Joe. It's lap 143. And he's going to catch all the way up to us up there in 7 laps. Let's go take a look at what happened at the front of the field when Zach had an issue. We'll quickly take a look. Chuck Colton gets 3rd, James 4th, all the way from 33rd. Gavin finishes 8th. Wesley in 6th, JP 5th, and yeah, just kind of the normal standings of how it goes, although I don't know what happened with Mitch there. So let's go. Has he already had his issues? Where is he at? He's way up here. Is he gonna hit the wall? Is he gonna get hit? Is he gonna get loose? Oh, okay. Gavin! Oh, Landon got out of it pretty early there. I think Landon might have been... I don't know. That's a weird one. I think Landon definitely got out of it early because he doesn't know when they're going to get out of it. He gets out of it early. Gavin's not ready for it and is just lined up wrong. Can't get out of it. There's some prediction code. And then that sends Landon up. The wall saves Zach, but that had to have killed his right rear there when he lit it up. That's just unfortunate. He had nothing, like, there was nothing he could do about that. Just wrong place. We're going to get a lot of blinking out of James early on. I think that got solved. Zach headed for the wall. He is. He's trying to make up a lot of ground, and it's impossible to do. Ryan almost gets hit there. Very, very close. Showing that. Oh, this is where I screw up and just snag the wall. But yeah, I mean, I don't even think we had a spin, did we? We're on lap 105 already. I know there was some smoke, but... Blair letting everyone know he's going to pit, I think. This is lap 130. Maybe he got the wall hard. Jeremy gets the wall hard. And Landon into James. Landon just pushed up. Zach is going to find the wall again. Scott's going to find the wall. That's after he got past. And Wesley gonna find the wall. Yeah, no one spun. So congrats to Chuck. Great job. Let's watch him do burnouts while I pull up the results. So, what we got here is 0 cautions for 0 laps in a 150 lap race. Chuck gets fastest lap, he gets pole, he gets 112 points, he maxes out his points there for the week. 2 incidents from wall hits. Then we got Scott, Colton, James, JP. Gavin is going to end up with 65 points. We get less than half of that in 15th. It's not finishing in the top 5. It just, like, everything goes downhill really quick, and then it slows down when you get down to here. So, we had a good run of races going at the start of the season, but now we're just giving up points. I feel like we probably could have got up to this area had we went hard on the start, but just a bad qualifying. Had we not lost that 2/10 in qualifying and started further up, I think we would have been, well, we would have definitely been much better off. But that is the fun about qualifying. You gotta be safe, but if you're too safe, you start way back. So 10 lead changes there, 2 green flag cycles. Joe gets bonus points. He's going to get 8 more points than us for that race because he led laps. and yeah, finished ahead of us as well. So let's take a look at the driver standings, and here we are. Colton is now your points leader after Mitch ends up having something happen at the end. Then I am third, amazingly. Gavin is now only 4 points behind me. Then Landon, Ryan, Wesley, Shane, Alex, James, and Chuck moves up. I think that's only his second start. He's in 13th now. Maybe that's his third start. But yeah, great stuff. I mean, just absolutely crazy. Wesley, Andrew, Colton, Jack, Gavin, Mitch, Ryan, and now Chuck. So maybe my name will pop up here. Maybe for like Irwindale. Says everyone will be doing things for Thanksgiving still, and I'll be the only one that shows up. I don't know. But USA Paved is next week. I think I might drop it down to top 26 start. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. We'll see. This race obviously puts me in a good mood because we had smart driving. There was a couple of incidents, but yeah, I mean, Nashville, very easy track to get good racing at. USA should be better than Bristol because, it's a one-line track. But, yeah, we'll see. And then to Atlanta for the Superspeedway. And then Chicago, Irwindale, and Texas. So I hope you are enjoying this series. Thanks for racing in it. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that one.